Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Sims 4 building video. Today we are building in the world of Tartosa, and that came with the My Wedding Stories game pack. I almost said stuff pack, but we haven't had a stuff pack in a while. So today we are building a villa, which is called Chateau Seafoam. It is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. It's on a 30 by 30 lot, and I'm trying to figure out where it is. There's an empty lot on the one like corner of the island of Tartosa, and it's on that empty lot there. So it has access to like the river and the shoreline here. So it's a very nice location, I thought, for a nice build. So the house is taking shape. I'll have to say that I struggled with coming up with a design for a house. Like, I knew what I wanted. It's just I attempted this style build like 3 times. So yeah, that was fun. But I did get it in the end. I got something I wanted. I was liking how it looked, and it just flows very nicely. I like the style of it, the colors. So out here, I built like this cutout underneath, like where the pool is in that area. Ideally, that's for a car. It's supposed to be a car parking area, but you'll see at the end that I struggled to find the cars in the debug catalog. I actually think I cut that clip out, but I spent a good solid 15 minutes combing the debug catalog. I had the testing cheats on. I had the show hidden objects, the live edit objects, and there was just absolutely no finding them. I don't know. It's like half of the objects weren't showing up at all, which I find was very weird, because like normally you get like the ginormous like world objects and things, or at least you're supposed to, but I wasn't getting any of that. I don't know if it matters that I don't have a sim on the lot, maybe, but that shouldn't matter, I don't think, because like I'm in a world. So just give me the world objects, please. Thank you. So this house is actually inspired by a image I saw on Google Images. It's not like 1-to-1 or anything like that, but just the front approach is quite nice. I think in the image, like the whole house was like white, and then the windows and stuff were like black, but I ended up taking my own take on it. We went through a couple different color changes, wallpaper changes. Originally I was going with the cottage living brick, but then I was like, no, I don't like that. So then I tried a different color, and then we do end up settling on this, like, we'll say seafoam color, because that's what the house is called, and white. So the exterior seafoam. I did remove that back staircase there because I thought, we already have the one at the side, so why do we need another one back here? There really isn't anything back there. And it made more sense at the side anyway, because I was able to put the garbage bins there too. So that works out really well. And the back, like, living area or porch or deck or whatever you want to call it, is very large. I did have some trouble deciding on stones, and originally I was going to do this like dark concrete, and then I was using linoleum, and then I'm like, wait, linoleum isn't like stone, so I switched it out to stone, I think from Get Together, if I'm correct. So as far as this house, it does use a variety of packs. I will not name them all because there's just so many. But you can find the build on the gallery. It's on my gallery page, which my EA ID is TheSimified. So it should be up there. It'll list all the packs for you. And it's actually a relatively affordable house. I think it only comes in around, I believe, if I remember correctly, like 89,000 simoleons. I mean, that's not like starter home material, but it's at least something. So there is a little door there made to go out to the car parking area, but again, I couldn't find the cars. I did end up putting a bicycle there, so at least there's something, but it's not like, I think it's not even a real functional bicycle. It's just a decorative bicycle, like the one with the flower basket on it. I don't think Sims can actually use it. So yeah. Something interesting about this house is that the bedrooms and bathroom, well, there's two bathrooms, but there's one bathroom on the main floor here, which is the master. But the bedrooms are on the first floor, and then like the main living space ends up being upstairs. Why I flipped it, I don't know. I think I kind of just wanted it that way. I wanted the like the kitchen and the living space to have like views of the water and stuff, and the bedrooms are just, bedrooms. So it kind of worked out that way. I thought it was a nice way to do it, kind of flip the house a little differently. In here, I did add a fireplace, another get-together item, some bookcases, and then the staircase is like open to the first floor, so it's kind of nice. It took me a while to decide on a dining table, but I did end up going with this one. I think it's from City Living. It has like glass down the center. I thought that was really pretty. I have to say that in my previous build, I limited myself to I think 2 or 3 packs. And I have to say there's a lot of nice items that I really just want to use, including this wallpaper I found. I was like, whoa, look at that. It kind of reminds me of the new herringbone wallpaper that you could see very faintly in the background of the new expansion pack trailer for Growing Together, which I'm excited to see that wallpaper. I'm hoping it has more color swatches than what was in the trailer. But speaking of Growing Together, that trailer is awesome. I'm very excited. What do you think about the expansion pack trailer? Are you going to pre-order? Are you excited for the infants and all the new gameplay coming? The new world, I think it's called Sand Sequoia. Looks very nice. And I think Deligracy and Little Simsy built some lots. I'm not sure who else, but those are just the ones that I'm aware of that built some lots. But if you built a lot, that's great. That's like exciting just to have your lot there forever in the game. But yeah, it looks like a really nice expansion pack. I've pre-ordered because if you pre-order, you get some extra content with it, I think. But you can, even after the game releases, you can still get that extra content at least for a limited time. So that works out well. Originally in the kitchen, I was going to do upper cabinets, and then I thought, no, I didn't really want upper cabinets. So I did some open shelves, put some items around, and a variety of packs were used here. I think like Cool Kitchen, because I think that's where the range hood is from and stuff. Then like the everyday clutter for the cups and the mugs. And I was debating like putting like a table island and then like maybe some chairs, but that did not work out. I just settled on a chair in the corner because, yeah. And I didn't fill up these shelves in this bookcase in the kitchen. I did put some items on there, but I didn't want to like completely fill it up. And then in that little like room there is like the refrigerator and stuff. I kind of wanted to tuck that away. And I do end up changing out this entire color scheme too. Like you can see it's like a beigey color. I ended up going just solid white, and then like putting the colors and some accent walls, but most of the color remains in the bedrooms, and then there's like some accent walls. So we do swap out quite a bit, I must say, from this house because I just either didn't like the look of something. I did try this pergola, and then I remembered, wait, there's like a pergola that comes with the packs. So I found it and just demolish that. But then I wanted it to go in front of the doors, and it wouldn't go in front of the doors, and I didn't want to do move objects because I didn't want the door to be deleted. So I settled it off to the side, and then I do end up putting a table under it, so at least your Sims can eat outside. As far as the pool goes, I do add some get together pool items because I feel like I don't use those enough. So we have that like jumping ledge. I did do a floaty from Island Living. So it's a very nice pool. I was going to utilize that space like up underneath the pool. It's like the 2 tile long like L-shaped thing, but I decided against that and just kind of took those lights out. So and up here's the upstairs or living space bathroom. It's a pretty simple bathroom. I didn't really do too much in it. I actually just put a tub, didn't even put a shower, just tub, toilet, sink, kept it very simple. I figure tub is kind of handy rather than just making it a giant room for just a toilet and a sink. So I did use flooring from, I believe that's Spa Day. So that's very nice. And then this couch, I'm not sure where that came from. I want to say high school years, but I could be wrong. I don't know that that's high school years, but I saw this couch and I was like, oh, I really like that. I want to use that. So I did end up using that. And over here, I was like, what do I put against this wall? Like, it's just this ginormous blank wall. And I realized that now that there's absolutely no windows in this living space. Whoops, but that's okay. We don't really need windows, I guess. I mean, the rest of the house has like tons of windows. So it's good, kind of makes up for it. And I don't feel like we need windows here because, I mean, you have the fireplace, you have some bookcases, and it's such a tiny little room that there really isn't. I guess we could have probably put one there, but it's okay. It's okay. We don't need a window. So I think this is where I did put carpet down. Yes, I did. In the living room, I did put carpet down. But I think I come back. I actually, in addition to the wallpaper, I actually swapped out the entire floor too because I thought, oh, this doesn't look, I don't know, it just doesn't look old enough. So I kind of just used a darker floor instead of the flooring from Eco Lifestyle. And then this giant room, I put a bed in there and I was staring at it for a little while. And I'm just like, this room is just too big. So I split it in two and made a third bedroom because there's 3 bedrooms. But I made a second bedroom out of it and I thought that works perfectly. There's no window in this bedroom, which kind of sucks, but because I mean, the only place I could put a window would be overlooking where like the car would go. So I don't know that you really want to, stare at the car. Just saying. So, I mean, I know I wouldn't want to just have a window to the car. Well, if there was an actual car there, if I could find them, but I will save that for another day. So, yeah, here's why I swap out the floor. I ended up using a cottage living floor. I thought that I was like, oh, this is pretty. This will work great. We do swap out all of the colors for the wallpaper. I did drag the flooring into the bedroom, took the carpet out of the living room, and just did area rugs. I try to keep the bedrooms very minimal. Just pictures and stuff. I figure, when your Sims move in, they can bring their things, their items, and whatever from their inventory that they might already have, and you kind of can clutter it up or make it your own. You can design the bedrooms how you want, but this is just very simple furnishings, nothing too over the top. I wanted to keep it pretty clean. So that's kind of where we are. I did try and fit a rug in there. I do feel like, I do come back and put a rug in there. I did find one that I actually liked. And then this, I should have left those chairs. I kind of really like those yellow chairs, but I did end up matching the chairs, but I should have kept those yellow chairs. They kind of look very nice. They kind of clashed with the rug there. And that bookcase, as nice as it is, I do end up taking that out because I feel like it's just too big. I don't know. I mean, we have a bunch of space here, so I don't know. And then this entryway, I had no idea what to do with, but I did put this small table, do a picture on the wall, a hat and a coat where the like car area is, and I just did a mirror and a rug. So like I think it works, just keeping it kind of basic. And then in here is the master bedroom, or what will become the master bedroom. And I was finding curtains and I was debating what to use. And then I ended up finding curtains that matched the bedding, but then I didn't use those because it looked silly because of how like wide they were around the windows. So I used different curtains altogether, but brought these curtains in here, which I thought were very nice. I don't know what pack they're from. Not very good at keeping track of that. So yeah, this is the master, which you might think is kind of tiny, but I think it works. It's great. In here becomes a closet for clothing, and that's where I found the bookcase, and I swapped that out because I was like, oh, that looks so much better. It's a little less like, whoa, you know? So, yeah, and I found that like clutter rack, but I was like, nah, we're not going to use that. Where am I going to put it, Arthur? You know, like, where are you going to put it? We don't need it. There's enough already in this house. So we just fill it up with a little bit of clutter here and there just to make it kind of look lived in. And I did find the glasses and I wanted to put those on the table. So I kind of just do things when I find them. I just kind of do it. This becomes a water closet, or just for the toilet. There's double sinks, a shower, which is from University Life, the open shower, but I do swap the order and put the tub in the corner. And I do add windows in here because I realized there were absolutely no windows in the bathroom. So I do add smaller windows, which I think looks very nice. And I brought down the tile from the kitchen and did like just some of the walls with it, just mainly the bathing walls with it. So that works. I did try and do this rug, and then I'm like, no, that's like too modern. So I went with like that rug. I mean, I guess it's, you know, no different. It is kind of still modern. But again, the furnishings are just very simple. Honestly, I'd live here. I think I want to move my Sims here because it just seems like a very nice little house. I was going to do like loungers out here, but then I thought, oh, that takes up too much room on this little like balcony thing out front. And then I do flower boxes, which I really liked these ones, and I do size down the cypress trees because I felt like they're just so large, but they look really great at this size. And then just do some general landscaping, matching what I could find with the world. So that's great. I couldn't find a matching palm tree, which was annoying, but that's okay. We put the bins out there for trash, and I didn't forget a mailbox. That's always a thing. You don't forget in the mailbox because sometimes it doesn't actually plop a mailbox down, and then it does when you actually go and place the lot from the gallery, and then it just puts it like in a random corner of the lot. So I do try and make sure I place that, but I don't always remember. It's one of those things where I feel like it should just regenerate or something, but it doesn't. Here's where I tried to find the car, but again, did not. So all I found were the toy cars, which obviously would not be helpful. So here are the screenshots of the house. Again, the house is called Chateau Seafoam, and it's built in Tartosa, though you could probably put it, I guess, anywhere, but it really does kind of fit with the Tartosa vibe and the Tartosa theme. So as you can see, this is the first floor area, the living spaces. We kind of jump around a little bit, but with bedrooms and then different views. But I really love how this house turned out, even though I had such a fight with it in the beginning, trying to get something like to look right or to look how I wanted it to look. It was just so nice just to actually have something that is really nice. And I love the views out of the dining room with that open window. It's like, oh, that's so pretty. And the pool as well. We do get to that too, the kitchen there and the pool. But I do hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I do thank you for watching. I hope you have yourself a great day, and I will see you in the next video.